Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do a video on the 10 breastfeeding tips and must-haves that I've figured out throughout the years of nursing 2 babies. So I want to give you tips as far as how to make breastfeeding easier and any must-haves that I found that I definitely need and I would recommend you to have if you are breastfeeding your babies. So if you're interested, please keep watching. So for the first tip that I have is don't give up. Definitely don't give up. It's really hard, especially in the beginning. They're gonna go through this phase called cluster feeding, so they're gonna want to feed like every hour, and sometimes it's painful, sometimes it's just a pain, and it seems like you're not giving them enough food because they're always crying and they always want more. So it's really distracting. It's really unmotivating. It's hard to just want to keep going, but my first advice would be just don't give up, because after the first 2 months it's just a piece of cake after that. In most cases anyways. I know some cases are different, but in most cases after that they get on a good routine, a good schedule. So within those first 2 months it is hard, but keep going. You've got this. You're a strong, tough woman, and don't give up. My second tip would be to get a good nursing pillow. And there's different ones out there. I know the most popular one is like the Boppy pillow, or my breast friend, I think that's what it's called. I tried those and they just didn't work for me. They're the type that just go around around your belly, around your waist, and then you put the baby on top. But what I found, especially with my son right now, he has reflux and he needs to be at an angle when he eats. And those pillows, unless you adjust it right, they're flat. They're laying flat. Or you still have to prop them up, and it's just not very comfortable. So what I use, this is just a random item in my house, is this accent pillow that came with my bed. So I actually use this, and I put this on my lap and I put him on top, so he's kind of elevated at a slant. So I did find some similar on Amazon, and I'll go ahead and link that down below, but they also elevate the baby up instead of just having him laying flat. So there's definitely different options, and I would not only stick with one pillow, but just see which one works best for you. Maybe a standard pillow works best for you. Maybe a regular pillow that you have on your bed is going to work best for you and your situation. So I would say don't spend too much money on one of the expensive nursing pillows, because you might not like it. It might not fit the rocking chair. It just might not be comfortable for you. So try different pillows out. And my third tip would be to try different breastfeeding positions. This helps not only for the discomfort that you have in the beginning, but it's going to help to prevent mastitis, which is an infection in the milk duct. And that is not a fun thing to have. I've had it before and it's horrible. So what I do is I try do the regular cradle method, and then I do a football hold where you just carry him like this and he eats on the side. Another position that we actually like, he loves this in the morning, is like a cuddling position. So we're both laying down and he's on my boob, and we're just kind of cuddling. He usually falls asleep at that point, and it's really cute. It's a really nice bonding moment. So try different positions out, because one position might be painful, might not work for you, but there's others out there. And my fourth tip would be, especially for those moms that are going back to work, is to get a really good pump. I have this pump, which is the Medela Pump and Style Advanced Pump. And I actually got this through my insurance. So I know a lot of insurance are doing this now, where you can get a pump through them. So I would definitely look into that, look into your insurance, see if they provide that, see if they can get one for you. And if they can, I would definitely recommend a Medela. This is, I tried 2 different pumps, and this one, it definitely works best. It gets the most ounces out of me at one time, so I definitely recommend this one. And my fifth tip would be, to piggyback off of that, is don't over pump. I would say pump if you need to. If you feel engorged, definitely pump, get that out. But the more you pump, the more that you're gonna produce. So if you're not going to be using that, if you're not gonna be pumping, you're just gonna have that extra engorgement, and that might cause mastitis as well. So only pump when you need to. Don't over pump. just because I know a lot of forums have, you know, the storage of milk, and it gets a little tempting that you want to build up your storage. You want to build up the milk in your freezer. But if you're not going to need it, don't do it. Unless you're maybe going to donate it or something. You're just going to make yourself engorged and very uncomfortable. My sixth tip would be to get some good breast pads. I use the Lansinoh brand. This is the Stay Dry nursing pads. This is the brand that I figured that I found out that works best for me. It's got a little fold in the middle, so it contours nice instead of just being flat and not having a contour at all. It also holds a lot, so I don't see it like leaking or anything. Some other pads, if you have them on too long, which you shouldn't, but if you have them on too long, they start making like little crystals like around your boobs. And I figured I found out that is what is in the breast pad to absorb, but these don't do that. So I highly recommend the Lansinoh brands, because you're definitely going to need them. Once you feed on one side, the other side leaks. And if you don't feed it within a certain time, they both leak. So definitely investing in some good breast pads. And my seventh tip would be to get good nursing bras. This to me is a must. I needed it just because even when I was pregnant, my boobs started to grow a lot larger than they were. And I didn't want to buy different sizes because I knew that they were going to shrink back. I knew they could get bigger. So I wanted to get good nursing bras that can grow with my boobs, or, you know, just be comfortable no matter what. If they were going to get bigger, they were going to get a little smaller. So I wanted to invest in good ones. So this is not cute at all. It's not meant for cute. This was strictly for comfort. So I actually got this at Burlington, and it's kind of like a sports bra style. There's no underwire at all, so it's so comfortable. This is the brand Under Control Maternity. So like I said, I got this at Burlington Coat Factory, and this is extremely comfortable. I also wanted to get something that I could wear with regular clothes, that would kind of, you know, make my boobs a little formed a little bit better. So I got the regular type of looking bra, which is this black one right here. It's also a nursing bra because it does clasp right here, so you can take it off and nurse. This is the brand, oh, this is Motherhood. So I got this at Motherhood Maternity. Like I said, I wanted to get something that I could just wear with regular clothes and kind of make it look cute if I wanted to dress up or something and maybe have a little cleavage. I got this one, so I'd recommend getting both types. A very comfy one that you just wear around the house at any time, and then one that you want to wear out with cute clothes. My eighth tip would be to invest in a good nursing cover. I chose this one, which is Milk Snob. For me, I definitely needed a nursing cover because I exclusively breastfeed. So when we go out somewhere, I choose not to bring like a pre-made bottle, just because I don't want that to mess up with my supply or anything if he misses a feeding. So I know that if I'm going to be out somewhere, I'm probably going to have to breastfeed him, and I want to be covered up when I do that. There's different types of nursing covers. There's ones that are kind of like an apron style, but if you have to lift your shirt up, your whole back is bare. And same thing with your side. And, you know, just having a baby, I'm just not ready to show that much skin. So I decided to get this style, which is like a poncho style. You put this over your entire body and you can't see anything at all. Another good thing about this cover is that it's also a car seat cover. So this has been protecting him from the wind, from the rain. So it's definitely a good thing to have, and I highly recommend this one. My ninth tip would be to drink plenty of water. One thing that most people don't realize is that when you breastfeed, it gets really hot for some reason. I'm not sure if that's probably the skin to skin connection, but it gets pretty hot. Not only that, but if you drink plenty of water, you're going to build your supply up. So you're not going to have any supply issues if you drink water. And my 10th and final tip also gets overlooked, but it's don't stress. Stress can also affect your milk supply. I found out that when I'm relaxed and calm, that's when I produce a lot more milk. So I try to just be in a calm place, a calm environment when I pump or when I feed. To add on to don't stress, I would say don't be influenced by people as well. I know there's so many controversies on breast milk, formula, pumping, exclusively breastfeeding. Don't get caught up into that, because you're gonna stress yourself out, and it's not worth it. You are a mother, you are an awesome mother, and you know what's best for your child. So if you are in a situation where you can't breastfeed anymore, don't feel guilty. Don't feel like you're letting people down. Don't feel like you're a horrible mother, because you're not. So that's another thing I would add on to don't stress. You know what's best for your baby, and you know what's best for you. So those were my 10 tips and must-haves for breastfeeding. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Please also leave comments down below on what you liked about this video, what you didn't like, any advice that you would give me as far as breastfeeding, or any advice that I gave you that maybe you didn't like so much. Please also hit that subscribe button. I have a lot more content I want to get out to you guys, and I don't want you to miss anything. So thank you for watching. Bye-bye.